So we've had a break, and we've come back. We're a player down. So let's just have a quick recap on where we left last time. You had.
I even need it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You had made back to sea and on the way to rendezvous with your controlling ship, the Sloppy Betty. You encountered another boat of similar size, which you decided to take as a prize. Together with your crew, you managed to subdue the crew on this merchant ship, or this small ship that was similar to yours, and decided to take it. When left with the option of sailing at 3/4 speed with both ships, or full speed with the Good Fortune, or and half speed with the name of this one, the Fervent. You decided to let the Good Fortune move at full speed in order to get the message back as soon as possible, and watch them sail off into the distance while you followed. The weather took a turn, bringing down thick fog, which you were navigating through and on your way on the same heading until you became aware of another ship in the vicinity. You, after spying some lights and hearing some voices, you decided to take some evasive action and headed towards the island chains to the south, using the fog as cover. While moving through these island chains, struggling to navigate through the poor visibility, your ship grounded several times, creating some substantial noise and damage. While the ship was able to be repaired and patched up by Sharky with some assistance from the rest of the party, you were sinking to hide from your pursuer. Eventually you found a sheltered cove in one of the islands large enough to support such a feature, and made anchor. You had a brief explore of the island's cove beach, but didn't move into or beyond the tree line before coming back to the ship. As the day progressed, you had received a message from the Magister on the Sloppy Betty from Sadarin, and he informed you that to put up the flag, so that and they were on their way, a day's sail away. So you made the best of the situation and settled down to await the rendezvous. But after half a day passing, another ship was sighted at the mouth of the cove with Ducani colours on the flag, on the flags and the sails, and you could clearly see the crew on the rail looking in your direction. And this is where we find ourselves. Now, before we go any further, I believe Julio and Hector want to wind the clock back a little bit to have a bit of a discussion. So let's go there. From my last recollection, Hector was at the front of the ship near the front ballista, ready for anything that showed. Is that where this is taking place?
Yeah, I believe this would have taken place when Sharky and Willie would have made their way to check the island for supplies and stuff like that.
So, Julio and Hector are alone on the are on the ship with Finn, doing minor shipboard things, and yes, you meet up for a chat. And how does that go?
Who wants to take a lead?
Julia will kind of approach Hector and be like, "You're looking more and more paranoid there, my friend."
Yeah. Well, it's hard for me to, I guess, settle in moments like this. What about you? What keeps you so calm?
Apathy.
Well, I don't know about calm. It's admittedly been a rough week, I think.
Yeah.
Hard to say if we'll make it out or not. I'm just good at keeping my cover.
I just kind of nods along. Is there anything out there for you? Waiting or?
There is. Listen, as the acting captain, it's my I know it's kind of superstitious, but I'm meant to go down with my ship if we don't make it. When I joined the 13 about a year ago, I met someone on board when my ship was attacked, and I ended up getting married to her. Lucia. She well, the captain of the vessel, he let me on, but we fought a lot. I still love her, but we just had our moments. He ended up putting me on a different ship just to quit our lovers' quarrels. But I do hope I get to go back to her. She's probably on one of the other ships. About to get into that fight. So it was important that we got that message sent.
Yeah. I would think at the mention of the name, yeah, Hector would kind of like give a look, but not necessarily kind of jump at it. Yeah, I understand. I myself, I joined a merchant ship. I'm looking for somebody. And I knew it was just a matter of time, before the ship I was on got taken by one of the various pirate fleets that roamed these waters. So for me, it was the only way I knew I could, get, I guess, involved, I guess you could say, with the 13. I'm looking for a few people quite important to me, and they're both. They're both, I guess, prominent figures within the 13. Although, I guess I would be too lucky if I had been picked up by the exact fleet needed, to. But yeah. So I'm doing the same. Just keeping my eyes out.
Hopefully we meet up with them.
Yeah.
We'll have a reunion.
If we survive this, yes.
If we do. But you're a tough guy. I mean, I've seen you practically cleave a man in half several times. I doubt you'll have any problem surviving, Hector.
I don't know. I've seen many greater, I would even say, fighters and warriors and myself fall. So, I think, as good as one can be, a great deal of luck is involved in deciding who lives and who falls in situations like this. So, I think maybe, I don't know, just trying to focus on, the next day. I guess that's why I'm up here right now. Kind of like motions towards the ballista and just
Well,
yeah.
well, if I was in the quarters, I'd take maybe a slightly different stance than you. If you do make it and I don't, and Julia kind of reaches into his pocket and pulls out a letter. Pass this along to my wife, yeah?
He'll take it and just like immediately kind of stuff it in without giving it a look.
Yeah.
Like just ensuring that it's safe. I wish I could do the same as far as requesting that you do the same, but I do not think that either of them will care for any words that are not spoken by my own lips.
Well,
So,
if it comes down to it, I'll be by your side at your dying breath, yeah?
yeah, I shall be there with you, or potentially passing you this note back.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'm taking it off your corpse. I ain't writing that shit twice.
Yeah, that's how it is. Well, Hector will kind of just like straighten up a bit, kind of. You can tell he's definitely like a bit uncomfortable. But we'll kind of like quickly kind of shake it off and kind of go back to his normal like stoic self.
Good man, Hector. Thanks for cheering me on.
You have talent. Just and Hector will just kind of point to his temple,
Yeah,
Employ the use of this, right? Before
sound like my wife.
blade. Yeah. Well, she must know a thing or two then.
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap. Wake me when shit happens.
Yeah. All the rest you can get. And then yeah, Hector will go back to being his usual stoic, but also very, very focused on the ballista and looking out for any potential enemies that cross sight. And I guess that's right. That's kind
And
of
that's that. That's all we wanted to do.
That's all I wanted.
Make our final arrangements.
Okay, so Julio has gone back to the cabin to do what Julio does in the cabin, and Hector is back on the ballista with his eyes peeled out at the bay mouth. Sharky and Willie have come back from the beach after not discovering much there, fearing to venture from the sand. And yes, you've been waiting out the time. Sharky, I believe you were musing over some tattoos, just considering the design perhaps of one. In the meantime, waiting for the Sloppy Betty to make itself known. And on the deck, 3 of you, Willie, Sharky, and Hector, on the deck. You do indeed see, somewhat early, a sail and a mast come over the headline, but it is definitely not the Sloppy Betty. It is a much smaller ship, although slightly larger than your own, with the colours of clearly one of the Ducan navies. And there you are, Hector. You are at the ballista. Whereabouts on the deck is Sharky at the moment?
Wasn't it that everybody was resting proper and Hector was the only one on top?
Is that how we finished it?
I believe like the only person we saw was Hector, and then everybody else was resting.
Yeah, well, everybody was not there, and Hector kind of called us, I think.
Okay. Right.
Is the next bit.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't make that down in my notes. That's my bad. Oh yes. Okay. Sharky, Willie, and Julio are resting or doing what they wish to do on the downtime, and Hector, you are the only one. Let you see this ship ahead of you. You can make out figures, if not faces, on the rail looking about you. It's not that big a cove. What do you do?
So seeing the ship come across, I think Hector's first instinct is to potentially let out the ballista, but he stops himself. And I think what Hector would do is basically as stealthy as possible. He would drop, because the way the ship works, where I'm at is at the top deck, but there's a set of stairs that go down and would essentially just be hidden from view.
I'll bring the ship back up again.
Okay. Yeah.
I will if I can. I always lose it. There we go. Wait for it. It's got to load that many decks. It's right. I'll put you to the scene.
Okay, so I had it in mind. I guess I have to move my character on down. So I had it in mind that Hector would probably be tucked here, right? If this is the open way outwards towards the cove, right, or out towards the sea, I guess. Hector would be whatever side that is on, and I think, upon seeing this, right, the ship kind of crossing, what he would try to do is essentially just drop down so he's out of view and cross the under part, right? And then try to waken the others in their beds and try to get maybe use something to bang on the wooden floor underneath.
Okay, well, first off, just roll me a stealth check. It won't be a difficult one. You are one figure on a ship in the distance with a slight wall and a piece of machinery in front of you, so let's just see how you do with a quick stealth check.
Alright, I'm trained in it. Not the worst, not too bad. Okay, not that bad,
Okay. You perhaps you don't move as smoothly as you would wish in the moment, but you're moderately confident that you've managed to slip away without being noticed. I guess you'll find out how successful you were later. And you make your way well below the ship wall and on the main deck across the back, and you make. You're able to access the officer quarters without going back onto the main deck, but to access the captain's quarters, you've got to go back onto the main deck.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I could like,
Or you go underneath and bang on the roof or something like that.
yeah, bang on the
Yeah,
the roof. That's what I was thinking.
The ceiling of the okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna say you make enough noise that that Julio would be awoken. Sharky, you two are disturbed from whatever you're doing in your room. Let's move. And as is Willie. Let's just put. Move.
This is the end. This is where we're done. We're done.
Okay, so. Yes. So you are all aware. Julio, you are still in the captain's quarters.
He would come out.
You just walk out into the walk out onto the main deck. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he'd go to where the noise was coming from.
Well, the noise is below the floor
Yeah.
in his own cabin. Well, so
he'd go out and then head down, basically.
Okay, so because you are not trying to be stealthy, I still want you to roll a stealth check, but we'll make it a little bit harder.
That's fine. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll make this a hard check.
All right. You know,
Okay.
we're gonna. Fuck. Should I hero point this one?
We're hero pointed.
Already, second roll.
Well, I have a fucking +8, so I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like this would not be. Can it get worse than a 3? I guess that's the question. You know.
No.
Of course it
Only
goes.
10%. Or no, wait, not 10. It's what is it? Whatever it is.
So, are you sticking
I
with
just
it? Or are you...
have I'm gonna re-roll it, but I don't have re-roll with a hero point. I just have re-roll options, but whatever.
Let's just probably.
Anyway,
Let me have a
re-roll
look.
and keep the new result. That's way better. Okay. Still not great actually, but
Oh, it's because your hero point's not been recharged. Let me just check all of your. Yeah, you'll need
that's all good.
hero point recharge.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna delete it anyway.
How did that go?
Anyway, didn't not as good as I'd hoped, but
Okay. Right.
know
Yes,
what? We did
you,
our best.
Julio. You slightly confused why nobody's just come to your door. You sort of like step out, look around. Nobody's on the deck. You move down to the rooms below. You know, somewhat puzzled to see what the noise is about when there are no voices to be heard. And yes, you from the main deck, you see Hector somewhat agitated.
Well, there's a Ducani ship that has a full target on us right now. It's a larger ship than ours, so would surely be, I think, out of our range to fight head on.
yes.
And
I think
then, yeah.
our best method would probably be to be quiet about this. We can pretend the ship is unoccupied. Basically, is Julio yells at Finn to come down. Well, maybe we can find places to hide and see when they board. Take them out one at a time, hand to hand. They wouldn't sink it with their own men aboard, so. Well.
Yeah. Let them board the
Presumably.
ship.
If they find
Presumably
us,
think they take it.
if they find us, well, if they're Ducani ships, I mean, Sharky and I both used to be a member of the Navy. We can say we've been lost at sea for a while and aim to rejoin. Talk our way out of it. At worst, anyway.
Who? This is meta. Who suggested the barrels? Was it Sharky or was it?
Yeah, it was me.
Was it Willie
It's-
specifically? Because Willie has the spell, but
It's gonna be Sharky, but
okay.
I'm kind of enhancing the plan slightly here that Chris doesn't know about.
Okay. I don't
so,
think Chris knows about this either.
No, this is it. You're
Yeah, this is new.
Yeah. So now I have a question for you, meta-wise, both you, Callum, and Trill. Do we want to have? Yeah. We'll go with the hiding thing. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. We're good. We're good. The real question is, where are we going to hide? And at this point, I presume Sharky will come find us. Cough. Cough.
Yes. I come down.
We explain the situation.
Well, we could hide in the ballast barrels at the bottom. Nobody's gonna think to hide in them, to search them, because it's just water. Plus, it's all the way at the bottom, so it would give us the most time.
That
Yeah.
could work. If we hide down there, we'll wait. Once they've taken the ship, they'll probably split the crew to keep it, and then we can jump out and attack them on board. If we're discovered, we can kill the ones that discover us, and well, we'll go from there. We can either pretend to be lost and hide the bodies, see what we can get away with, or continue up and head for a full frontal assault.
Yeah, I think the idea of at least separating the crew, getting one crew over here so that the other ship won't immediately just fire down on this one, and then
Exactly.
pretend just seeing what we can do.
See, you know your warfare strategies too, Hector. So about hiding in those barrels, are we draining the water?
I think this is meta-wise when Willie
Yeah,
would
this
have
is-
spoken up. Willie has a specific spell. I can't look at his character sheet, or I could tell you directly which one it is.
let me have a
Chris,
look.
as far as
Let me have
Yeah.
a look
But,
at Willie's spells. So, I'm guessing it's. Let's see. Some favorite weapon, unseen servant, soothe. It is left to final sacrifice, summon. Inspire courage, inspire competence, lingering composition. I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me. There's cantrips. It's got approximate light, musical accompaniment, needle dart, prestidigitation, summon fey, runic weapon, unseen servant, and soothe. Hideous laughter, final sacrifice, summon fey, inspire courage, inspire competence, lingering composition, and counter performance. Or is it a feature?
Maybe he didn't set it. I don't know. Anyway, he said he could cast.
water breathing, I think.
I mean, it's definitely
There
one.
should be some empty barrels
Yeah,
at the bottom
water
as well.
breathing. It's literally called.
Just have a look, see if he's got anything. Mentions it in the feats.
Did he?
It
Did
isn't
he
there, but I
level
can.
up?
I'll tell you what. Let's. Yeah, he's level 3. What I can
Okay.
do is let's have a quick look.
Anyway.
And see if I can switch it about.
Anyway, it's all good anyway. But yeah, so he has a spell that can target us and allow us to breathe underwater. Now, Julio technically doesn't need it, but if we hide in the full barrels, we'll be less likely to be found if they try and investigate them, because we can sort of keep our heads underneath.
This is
The lid, the top of the barrel will be very loose, but we're basically prying it off instead of opening it at the bung. But
I will.
You know,
I've just stuck it in. I've just stuck water breathing in his level 2s for now because that's what it is.
Yep.
Okay, so the plan is that Willie is going to cast water breathing on you all, and you're going to hide in barrels.
Yes.
Yeah, give us an hour
we're
hiding
going
in
to
water
the-
barrels. Yeah.
We're going to the bottom of the ship where there's barrels of water that keep the ship balanced so it doesn't fucking tip over.
Okay,
So we're gonna hide down there, have these barrels sort of at the ready, and when we hear them boarding and like coming down, he's gonna cast the spell and we're gonna hide.
right. Okay, so you're gonna wait until you can actually hear.
Yeah, the spell takes 1 minute to cast, so we're basically gonna just be kind of listening for footsteps on any of the upper decks.
Somatic and
We're gonna hide because we can hold our breath for a minute at least. Well, Julio can, and then as soon as the spell is properly cast, we hide away. And at that point, if they fucking come down there, open the fucking water barrels, and dump them out, I think that would be incredibly stupid and unlikely. So
Yes.
that's the plan.
okay.
But
Very well. Okay, so then you are.
How do you like our scheme, Chris?
Yeah, let's see how this goes. You all collectively move to the lowest deck then. The
That's right.
what is that deck called? It's
Deep in
the
storage.
I've just called it the base deck. It's like the bilge deck, where let's
Whoops.
drag you. Yeah, we'll get you all down there because then we can all pick a barrel, and if anything does happen, and I'm not saying it will, but if anything does, then we know where we're all started.
Yeah,
don't
we know. Yeah, exactly.
And as we're on our way down. Remark
Honestly-
like, guys, don't we have all the robots still attached to the ship?
Oh, there's one missing because we dropped it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well remembered.
good.
Okay, if you could. Oh yes, we're all down there. For some reason, it's mine's lagging. It's but fortunately I can see it on the stream view.
Am I at the right spot? I think I am. Yeah.
I'm not there.
That's bizarre. We've got.
Julia's not down there.
There we go.
It is on my screen.
Yeah, you gotta take the stairs.
I can move Julio. Move into.
Anyway, thank you.
There go.
If we get attacked, they're not gonna send like their whole crew down here, so we should, if we do get attacked, we'll lie in wait and basically pick them off one by one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plan.
What
If
are you
this
doing
works.
what are you doing with Finn?
Finn's coming.
Yeah, he's joining.
We're shoving him in the barrel too.
Water
Okay.
breathing targets up to 5 creatures. So
Yeah. So Finn is the number 5.
Not that Julio needs it, but
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, you've got a bit of time. They've got to turn the ship around and make that work. There is a. I'm assuming that's Finn. I'm having some real.
my
problems
movement
with,
seems to be
Founder at
tied
the moment.
to Finn's.
Your movement is what?
Hide to Finn's. Like when I move right, it also moves Finn right.
Well,
Oh,
you have to deselect him. So
Yeah,
so
but
Oh, yeah.
draw a box.
Deselect it.
Draw a box
Ah, okay.
elsewhere. There you go. You want to go all the way to the left.
That's really odd.
And then you'll need to move Willie over here too.
Certainly. Let's see. So you're all going at the front.
Yeah. Now don't go in the rum barrel. That's not gonna work.
We don't want to waste the
What?
rum.
It's water breathing, not rum breathing.
Glug.
Though if you
Or,
could do that,
courage.
that'd be great.
put me in the rum barrel.
So since Willie's I mean it doesn't really matter, but we'll put Willie in the back. Like or the very front, sorry. Cuz he'll be the one casting the spell and the last one to hide. So the further he is in the darkness, the better.
Yeah, just bear with me. For some reason I'm really struggling with Foundry at the moment. It's not playing nicely. Right, I think that'll solve that problem. Oops. Okay, so you are collectively there, and you're waiting to hear something. Well, you've taken your positions. You've taken the lids off the cask, and
We'll move move Willie to the very front. But yes. Yeah, right there. That's perfect.
and you've had the foresight to drain a certain amount of water out of the barrels, that you are going to end up displacing, and let it drain into the bilges below the deck boards, so that it's not obvious that
Right.
there is a sudden pool of water when you get into the barrels, and you
Well,
take.
our ship's shit, so. But yes.
Yeah, that's true. There's been quite a bit of water staining on the bait.
Yeah,
on the
there's
lower deck of
already.
the
This
ship.
is. We're probably wading through it as it is.
Yeah, yeah, the bilges are a bit higher than they should be. So you've taken position, and you are waiting to hear if anybody approaches. Do me a favour, all 4 of you. You are going to be listening intently for this to happen. Roll a perception check, please. We'll just do it for the 3 active characters. Willie is getting ready to cast his spell at your alert.
Alright, this is a perception. Oh, yep. Ah! Oh.
Nice,
Oh,
nice
there you
job,
go.
Hector. We're good. We're solid. We have a full amount of time to do this.
Pursuing.
Yes, Hector, you hear well before a small boat even moves up to the side and hits the ship. You actually hear through the hull the oars splashing in the water. Not massively distinct from the waves slapping against the hull, but you can hear the rhythm of the oars coming in, and you are keeping track of it, and you hear the gentle thud of the boat hitting the ship's hull, and while there are no voices, you hear the grunts as a number of people climb the ship. And I'm going to say that is so good that you distinctly make out 4 or 5 sets of feet hitting the deck individually as they climb over the ship's wall.
All right. Yeah. Then like like without saying a word, just looking across at the others, I'm gonna like make like the number 4 and then 5 like with my hand, like
45.
indicating. Yeah. Yeah.
45.
45.
Wait, so I just I was over.
He just waves it off. No, and then
Sharky, roll a will save to hide your panic. I'm joking.
But yeah,
Hey,
Well done.
I'll clear it up. Not 45. 4 and 5, and then I'll like give like a notification, like essentially telling him like Willie like now. But doing this all completely quiet as much as I can.
Okay, so Willie will put it back in there. Willie casts water breathing on you all. You feel a strange sensation in your throats as the spell takes effect, and you tentatively duck down and move under the water, and for a shot, you kind of, apart from perhaps Julio, the ones that aren't used to underwater breathing, you hold your breath for some time until you can't hold it any longer with having pulled the lid down, and then you suddenly take a breath and it's fine. That sort of fiery burning sensation that you've had when you have maybe ingested water falling into the sea before doesn't come. You breathe normally, and you sit there in cold water, in a barrel, in darkness, waiting and
It lasts an hour, so.
After, it's difficult to keep track of time while you're almost in a sensory deprivation chamber, in water in the dark. It's difficult to keep track. You haven't even really got your normal breathing to help keep track of time passing. So it's difficult to recognise how long it's been, but you estimate it's probably been about 40 minutes or so, and you all hear footsteps coming down the stairs to the coming down the stairs to the deck you are on. Hector, I'm going to say with that earlier great perception roll, you are very in the moment, and you get that there seem to be 3 sets of footprints, footsteps coming onto the deck that you are on. Now, individually, you don't know. Do Julio and Sharky want to take? You hear the footsteps, but do you want to make any kind of perception check to see if you get the same information as Hector? Because at the moment, it's only Hector that's well aware of that.
I can. Julio's just not going to move.
Okay.
Unless he gets disturbed.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit.
Sharky, you two are aware that it sounds like there's 2. Julio, even though you're used to be being immersed in water and doing this? Perhaps it's like some trapped air or something, and you've got a bit of a ringing in your ears that you can't shake without banging into the sides of the barrel. Yeah, you're not really even aware that there's anybody on the deck with you. So, this as it stands, Willie and Sharky, you are aware that there are two people on the deck, paying very close attention with those rolls. You hear some shuffling, some banging, some splintering of wood. You hear a clatter, something breaks. You hear the footsteps get closer towards the front, and you hear a kick against one of the barrels with a slosh, and the kind of voice says, look what we've got here. Well, the master's on deck. Would you? Should we take a sample? And another voice goes, aye. And you hear a creak as one of the barrels is opened, and a sloshing noise, and there's some jovial chat back and forth. Well, there's got to be some perks to the job. The bosun, he said someone was seen, but well, they must have swum for shore while we were coming about and making anchor, because I can't find anyone on this boat. Anyway, put the top back on that cask. We don't want Sir to know we've been partaking out of turn. Let's get back up to the bosun, and you hear the footsteps recede and move up the stairs.
I think at least Hector is gonna give it the full, like, as soon as he starts to feel like, oh, I can't breathe anymore, then that's like probably when he's gonna come out. So I think like Hector's giving it the full, even though he hears them leaving now, he's giving it the full hour in hopes that, right, like the same way like we took over the ship, the same way like they'll commit a portion of their entire crew, have the two separated, and be going about the new ship that way. I get that. That's what Hector's thinking. I don't know if anybody else is thinking differently, but
Yeah, Julio's not getting out of there unless someone nudges him.
yeah.
Okay, well, since you heard the voices, perhaps you've been counting in your mind just to work out, and it's been probably about 15 minutes, and you feel the spell fade and stop, and suddenly that desperation to breathe is there, and yes, you move up, perhaps because you were partly expecting it. You don't do so in a panic, but yes, you pop open the top of the barrel, and you see that yes, the deck is abandoned. Willie, unless you've got any kind of special feature, Sharky, unless you've got any kind of special water breathing feature, you feel the same, and Willie also pops up at the same time along with Finn. Finn's gasping a bit for air. He's a bit more shaken by having to do what you've just done. But yes, you are there on the deck.
Julio's still in
a barrel.
Yeah, Hector will just kind of like quickly go over to the barrel that Julio's in, and just like slowly lift the top to kind of show that it's me, to get them out, but also quietly, right? Not wanting to disturb, especially if I still hear noises coming from above and moving around the ship, right?
I say we stay hidden, sit in the barrels, just stand in them. I know it's wet, but just duck down and hold your breath for a minute if you hear anyone. Yeah, hopefully they'll just. You can probably keep your head above the water. I doubt they check now. We want to stay hidden as long as possible until they've separated these ships into the appropriate crew.
Yeah, I agree. I think we need to just, as nerve-wracking as it might be, specifically, I guess, like looking at Finn, right? We need to spend as much time here as possible because once they've separated the crews, I have no doubts in our ability to take over this ship again.
Take them by surprise.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the course of action? Are you waiting?
So we're basically gonna just stand in these barrels, and if we hear anyone come downstairs, we're gonna do like a quick we're gonna basically hide, not under the water this time, but just hidden, and we're trying to stay hidden for as long as possible, like a couple hours basically, until they've rearranged their crew to take this prize, and we feel the ship maybe starting to set off.
Okay. So yes, you've been waiting on the situation about an hour already, and you wait a further hour from. Even though you are below decks, you hear the sound of activity on the ship. You hear another loud thump on the same side of the ship as what Hector heard the other boats make contact, and you hear scuffling on the sides of the hull as what you assume to be more manpower is coming aboard. You hear thumps and groans and whistles and shouts from above, a general sursation of nautical terms, until eventually you hear a very clear call to weigh anchor, and at this point you hear quite clearly the clanking noise as the anchor begins to be wound back aboard, and the ship as the rope takes strain on one side, the ship lurches a little as a small boat would when a heavy weight is off one side, and you get a sensation of the slow starting of movement, and the ship pitches over a little more, as it would if the ship was going under sail and with a breeze that was slightly off to one side, and yes, you begin to sense movement in the boat.
Perfect. And we're gonna wait until someone comes down to the lower deck, and then we're gonna jump out and assault them violently.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably violently, yeah.
Yeah, or
unless you think we should just go for it right now, because we still have the other ship to contend with for sure.
Yeah, potentially.
Like they might not even split up anyway, but at least we can lull them into a falser sense of security.
Yeah, there's a chance that they split though.
Exactly. So we might want to wait as long as possible until we take out the crew members just a couple at a time,
Right.
I know that's not very exciting, but
Yeah, I think Hector's, now that we're moving, Hector's general demeanor is like completely changed. Like he's completely, I mean, he's been serious leading up to this point, but he's like fucking, he's like scary serious, you know?
mad dog mode.
Yeah, he's an expert in intimidation, so you know, he's got that like just general general look. And I think um hmm. Man, waiting is such a good idea.
Well, I mean, maybe Julio would like give him a look, like just wait.
Yeah. Yeah, Hector has the Falcata drawn, right? He's got his gear essentially just like completely ready. I think yeah. I think he'll wait, he'll go with the flow. He really wants to basically kill his way to the top deck, but he'll wait.
So yeah, Chris, let us know whenever someone gets down here.
Okay. Yes, you wait further. The ship is under sail. You hear footsteps on the deck above you, and go on. All three
Julio
of
would have
you
his
roll
weapon
another.
drawn as well.
All three of you roll another perception. We'll see if you can work out how many this is going to be.
I want to ask real quick, because so this stairs lead down into here, right?
Let's have a look there. Those stairs, yes, they come from the deck above down.
Okay, but they're not the only ones, right?
There's four. There's all four of these stairs come down from the deck above into the.
Okay. Because I was thinking maybe Hector would move like somewhere like here or like here, and try to get the drop on. Like if somebody is coming down is not able to see him hiding, like be able to get like an attack off, like slice open their Achilles, right? And just fucking go for it. But
what I would say is if you were here, and you rolled a decent stealth, there is quite a bit of stuff between these stairs at this end.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That you could be hidden, but if they come down there, they've got a better chance of seeing. If they come down this one and you are ducked down, you've got an easier stealth roll for that one than if they come down the other one and you're there. If you follow what I mean. If they come down,
Julio's
the step
basically
next
to the stairs on top of the barrel, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could do that too. The whole stairs are in the way, so.
But what I will say is, there's not there is cover sort of under the stairs. It's not a solid block of stairs. You could say that you sort of crouch down below the stair. It's only a rope sort of handrail guard just to grab in rough seas, if you know what I mean. There's no real block of view from the deck above if you're looking down there. So yes, you could sort of duck down and be partly under the stair, waiting to swing out and strike, but it would require a stealth roll.
When Hector moves, Julio's gonna pass him 2 of the healing potions.
Oh shit.
Okay, so we're transferring 2 healing potions over to Hector. Okay, let's.
Yeah, I reduced mine already, so.
No. It's a consumable, I believe, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Healing is a minor healing potion?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you should have just. I'll have to add another 2 because I've just moved 2 from yours. Oh, you stuck them in as well now.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're all good.
All right. So
yes, if all 3 of you could roll a quick perception check. You hear footsteps in the deck above you. At present, it's not clear where they're coming from. Well done, Julio. You.
I should also do a stealth, I believe.
Yes, if you want to hide there, you roll stealth.
Is this offering any cover at all?
It will depend.
Half cover gives like +2, and like full cover
Yes.
gives a +4.
It will depend where they come from. If they come down the stair that you are near, then I'm going to say it's full cover. If they come down on the other from the other side, it offers no cover at all. Although I say no cover at all, because we'll call it half cover because there is potentially a bunch of crates, a couple of masts in the way.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So. Yeah, I guess it's either add a 4 to this or add a 2 to this, depending on which side they come from. So if they come from here, then it'll be an 18, and if they come from the opposite end, it'll be a 16. That's for the stealth. And then I'll do a perception real quick. Oh my god!
Your senses are on fire.
I'm ready to
Truly.
go.
Hector, you so tuned into the moment. It's like your senses are on fire. You're picking up the spluttering of the lantern and the shadows moving around the deck. It's almost like everything's moving in slow motion, so focused to you, and you can make out clearly that there are 3 sets of footsteps near the stern of the deck above you. It sounds like they are investigating the 2 rooms at the back of the ship on the deck above you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm
So I'll
just waiting.
I'll give you so it's sort of like this area. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it feels like they're coming from that end.
Yep.
All right.
Does Sharky or Julio want to make any preparation?
Julio's got his sword drawn and he's ready to look as scary as fucking possible. And if Hector is gonna move down, which I don't know if he is, and waves Julio over, he would follow. But he's just kind of looking to him to see what's going on.
Very well.
Oh yeah, Hector would just give like a look back, like it's real. It's real right now.
Okay. Yeah, are we moving and we're gonna move up and just slash or what?
I've been. Yeah, I'd say that I've been
patient enough.
I've been patient. I've been very patient. I think, but at the same time though, they're not down here, right? They're still up.
They're still on the deck above at present.
And we decided.
We can wait then.
Yeah, we'll still wait.
It's been minutes from that perception check. Julio and Willie, also roll me a stealth check because you're kind of hidden where you are. Julio, you will get full cover in that position, I'm saying, because he's still stood in a barrel. Same with
that's +4 to that.
Yeah,
I didn't bother adding it.
Okay. Willie, can I have one from you, please? We'll say you've got half cover in your barrel. Oh, excellent.
All right.
Sharky,
Sharky fucking knocks the fucking barrel over, I guess.
Yeah.
But hey, they won't see either of us.
Yeah, it spills out, right?
It draws their attention.
I'm fucking rusting down here.
Well, we kind of ruined the integrity of the barrels by
doing this, yeah. So
it's, it probably just fucking splits.
Well, so when they come down, what I want to do is if they get close enough, like here-ish, I'm gonna shoot out of the barrel and just fucking throw the lid at them in an attempt to stun them.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for that trigger.
Okay,
I think I'd call that a distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting.
So.
And then.
What we're gonna say
Julio
is.
And
Well, Julio, while you are ruminating on this, you hear the footsteps moving again. And three figures are descending. I'm just going to do a perception check for these guys.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, they come down and they're glancing around. So all the fact that, you know, the cargo, and, you know, perhaps they're not supposed to be down here. They're just having a mooch. But yeah, Sharky, they look the length of the deck and they see you, and they see you alone, and they make to move up the deck. So I think at this point it makes sense to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Bring us all in. Yeah.
Let's fucking do
Yeah.
it.
I think Julio and Hector are both going we're gonna surprise them with our intimidating look as our initiative. As we fucking launch out of the shadows eventually.
I'll just do it individually. What's going on with this? You know, the Foundry can be really frustrating at times when it comes to selecting the tokens. There we go. I'll get that.
You should be able to just right click us and click toggle combat state.
Yep. Just highlight everything. Right click.
Yeah, but this I'm not picking up on Willie and Finn at the moment, so I didn't want to.
Well, you can just remove them after. But
who am I missing there? Why have I not got Willie? There we
Sharky.
go. Sharky, sorry. Yes.
Yep.
I did confuse Sharky and Willie. Yep. There we go.
Hector lies in wait.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think Julio and Hector are both probably gonna move our initiative to be last because we want them to get over here. Right?
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, everybody's ahead of me, so there's a chance.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if the first sailor actually gets over here.
So, but
Okay.
we start with. Oops, nope. We start by killing
Kill,
Sharky.
yeah. We start by killing him.
Oh my god.
I just die cringe. Just
Yeah. He really fucked up.
fuck this zombie.
I'll tell you what, all three of you, before we go any further, just give yourselves a long rest, because you did have, well, apart from Hector,
Julio's fine.
Julio and Shark, you can take a quick long rest, just for the downtime that you had before. Because Hector was on a sort of vigilant watch. We'll say he doesn't benefit from that. So
Wait, what?
What? Huh?
What? I didn't want to use that. What the fuck?
What did you just do?
I put my HP in, I pressed enter, and then in the chat it says I used my Drake Heart mutagen.
Oh, is this one of these weird? I'm having a bit of difficulty. Is that used up a resource or?
Yeah, I don't want to use that right now. So
That's good. Just you can remember to use it when you want.
yeah, but it's like removed it from my inventory.
Right. Okay. Let's...
Well, if it comes to a point where you need it, we can look it up. But
Yeah, just add it back real quick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
find a
I'll
great
look
art.
for it now.
Which one was it?
Yeah.
It was a lesser.
The
Okay.
There we go. I've
Oh,
got
you've
now.
done it. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah. I don't know why it's used that. What the fuck?
What benefit does it give you?
Gives me some good shit, but I don't want to use that
Yeah,
right
but
now.
it's not applied. Has it applied any of that?
It doesn't look like it. No, I
Okay.
don't have any buffs on my screen.
Right. Excellent. It's probably just because my Foundry is running a bit rough at the moment. Very good. So, Sharky, they see you. What do? You are stood
So,
in a barrel
do I-
with wet ankles.
Do I know? Do I realize that they've seen me? Can I see them?
Yes, I'm going to say that you can see them. You were listening to the footsteps. You were aware that something was coming, so you've been paying attention. And yes, you can see that they are looking very clearly in your direction around the masts and the barrels.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend that I was, imprisoned and put in here. Like, hi guys. Am I glad to see you? Fuck, they tied me up down here in the barrels and just left me to rot. But I think fuck you guys appeared. Can you give me a hand?
Roll right. So use an action to roll deception for me, please.
Yeah. So I'm pretending that I'm stuck inside the barrel as well.
Oh. Okay.
Let's
We'll-
go.
That's pretty good. We'll do this as a contested. Let's do it for one of them as a contested perception. So we'll see if he buys it. Yeah, he's
No.
he's not buying it. At the end of the day, they've swept this ship once, and they don't believe that you are on the up and up. So that's one action down. You've got two more.
They blew it and knocked me out. I didn't hear you guys. Is this your first time sweeping?
Excuse me.
He's still trying to keep it going.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does it again.
Roll deception with a -5 modifier. We'll call this a map application if you're going to keep
Yeah.
trying the same shtick.
I mean that's fair.
I love it.
-4.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. -3. I think that's the lowest I've ever rolled in Pathfinder.
And you just see the one you can see movement from all of their heads, but the one whose face you can see, you see a wry smile and shaking his head, and he's drawn his weapon. They actually came down here without drawing weapons, and you hear they've all drawn their weapons at this point.
They just shake their head in disapproval at me. Nah. Oh well. No.
You
no
lied
got-
so badly they got an action. They got a free action.
Yeah.
No takers. No. I'm gonna climb out of my barrel. That's my last action.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fuck it, right? Just-
Yeah, because I was gonna stand there.
You stand there with damp ankles while they just look
Yeah.
at you. They're not angry. They're just disappointed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could feel it.
So with that, we move on to the first sailor. He has now brandished his weapon. He is going to move, and he's going to have to move around stuff. We're going to count all the barrels and crates and things like that as difficult terrain. So
Alright.
if you're moving between them, we'll say like here there is a gap that these where the deck is clear. Yeah, you can move fine. But if you're climbing over the barrels, we're going to call that difficult terrain. So this guy is going to move. That is 10, 20, and 25 will get him there. He's going to move. That's another. Why is it doing that? Why is it calling that?
Yeah, the way Pathfinder does it, if you do more than one angled movement in
Okay.
one action, it counts as double.
15. And that's his second action. And he's still moving because he's completely unaware of where Hector is. And yes, he gets up to there. And that's all 3 actions. He's moving up to deal with you, Sharky. Julio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Julie knows
This-
exactly where
this-
I'm at, so you know. I think it's
This poor fuck sees dear Julio appear out of the shadows as I attempt to demoralize with my intimidating glare.
Okay.
I still fuck it up because obviously that's just my life. He still thinks that we're so stupid that he's like, oh, this is another dumbass.
Mhm.
So
So
yeah.
Julie goes, fuck it. Right. And he's gonna walk over here and just attack this guy as his third action.
Okay. There you go. Hey, roll the damage.
Ouch.
No.
Yeah, wow.
Wait.
yeah. Yeah. Good job, Julio. Who?
You you make a kind of soggy glare at the guy, and with the slight movement he becomes aware of your position and looks as you rush towards him, and you get out of the barrel. Your footing isn't quite as graceful and dexterous as it usually is. You take a wild swing and just kind of nick him across his left arm, but yes, now all 3 sailors are fully aware of your presence. So we on to the next sailor.
Julio's anyway.
The next sailor uses one of his actions to call up to the decks above, and he shouts,
Yeah.
"Enemies!" And with that, he will move forward to support his mate, who is in a bit of a bad situation.
Too much of a coward to face us 2-on-2.
10.
It's Jover.
So that would finish him. From what can he do at this point? Now, he had drawn his weapon, which is a club. So what he's going to do, he's going to throw his club at you, Julian. Oh, so yes, he's thrown away his club. That is now gone.
This has been very comical to start off.
Yeah, it's like, alright.
I'm gonna say that roll was, well, what was that roll? It was pretty bad. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna say that was so bad. His club goes sailing past you and skitters between the barrels, and that is now lost to him. He, even if he got over there, he is not going to be able to locate that within the time frame of this battle.
Similar to the disappointed look that Sharky received.
Okay.
He gets one back.
All right. Well, since we're in the fray now and they've already called, I think there's no hiding it anymore. Yeah, what I think Hector's gonna do is, yeah, he'll move. He'll kind of burst out from the place that he's in, and he'll get, say, sorry. So let me double check my movement. It's 25. Okay, so it's 5, and then there. So he'll get right here. So one action to just move here, like bursting out from being hidden. He already has weapon and shield drawn.
Yep.
And then we'll turn and look to hit this one while they're currently engaged with Julio. And actually, I'll use one to move, and then I'll use. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go all in. I'm going to power attack, so I'm gonna use 2 actions to get over here, and
Right.
yeah, just try to measure this and just make sure that it hits twice as hard. And take a strike with the Falcata. No, that's my actions.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Hero point it. Hero point.
Yeah, it's so low. It's a 4. Like it has to be better, right?
Yeah.
Are we at that point? Like
No, but I mean,
How are you at that point? That is a good question. These are the first 3 enemies that you are encountering.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll hold it. I want to use it, but I'll hold it. Fuck it.
all right.
See, I'm not like you, Trill. I won't bait you into wasting your hero point. I'll help you out. Okay. So that's
The moral victory. That's what that's what you're going for.
there you go. I'll be the bigger man. And certainly the wider man. Right. Yes. Now you have sprung out, and with a kind of as you move past to get in a better position, you grip your falcata with both hands to take a swing, but as you move around to get a somewhat flanking position on the enemy, you snag your foot on one of the ropes tying down the crates, and it sends your aim wide. However, you are now very evidently on deck, and this third sailor, who already has his weapon drawn, is very much aware of your presence, and he's going to come.
He's gonna what?
He's going to come. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to move up as quickly as he possibly can. But he's going to have to. He can't quite make it.
You are too slow.
Not his two. He's going to use his third action to just move in there and get into a flanking position on you, Hector. And that is the end of his turn. And we are back to the top of the round, Sharky, who at the moment has been unmolested despite being the first one to be seen.
Come on, Sharky.
I'm gonna.
Just before we do anything, just give me a second, because now I've got to rework a few things. Because there was a shout, so I've got to reposition a few crew. Okay. You start moving down. You move across there and down. You're going to stay there. Okay, you are going to go down there. You are going to go down there. You are going to go down there. Where the hell are you? You are going to move across to there. Okay, right. So we can get back to you now, Sharky.
Alright. I'm gonna mosey my way up to this guy. And combat grab him. So... where am I? There we go.
Nice.
So, looks like a hit. Boom.
Nice.
Nice.
Clobber him, and he's now grabbed.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
And with that he's looking a bit banged up, but he's still got plenty of fight in him. So that's 2 actions.
Yeah, easy way to do that. Easy way to do that is where it says grabbed in the comma grab, just drag that onto the token, and it'll
Alright.
automatically account for it.
Yep, excellent.
And I'm gonna smack him again.
Okay.
But it's not gonna work twice. And that's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't exactly taking him by surprise, but despite perhaps he was taking you a little bit for granted with your seemingly buffoonish display earlier, and wasn't really on guard for you when he's surrounded by by somebody who's already attacked him and by somebody who seems competent enough, but tripped on a rope. Yes, you managed to take him and grab him. He's immobilized. He's struggling, but he's held firm and fast. And now it is his turn. So what are the restrictions on grabbed? You are held in place by another creature, giving you the off guard and immobilized conditions. If you attempt to manipulate action while grabbed, you must succeed a DC 5 flat check, or it is lost. Roll a check after spending the action, but before any effects are applied. Okay, I am going to say that you ran up and grabbed him from behind while he had turned to face Hector after his swing and a miss. So he's facing Hector at present. With you behind him, he is going to attempt to attack with his club, which he is brandishing, but he's going to have to make a just a flat D.
That's
Just roll a D20.
no. I think that's just for
Was it? Doesn't a strike count as a manipulate action?
No,
No.
strike is just an attack, so
Right.
it doesn't have the manipulate. Manipulate would be like trying to grab something out of a bag or use a potion type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no impact apart from he's got the off guard condition, which what does that do? Gives you.
Yeah, and he can't move.
Yeah.
Off guard, I think, is the new name for flat-footed.
Yes, that is true. Yes, -2. So if he's being attacked while he's off guard, he can Yeah, he's effectively flat-footed. Okay, let's delete that then. So yes, he's going to swing to his front with his club. Oof. Okay.
Oof.
Let's roll the critical damage on that. Oof.
Oh, Sharky. Oh, is that Hector? Who got targeted there?
Yeah, he was targeting Hector.
Oh, okay. I thought he got grabbed and turned and.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, sorry, what I was saying-
Sharky?
No, I was saying he was already facing Hector after Hector had looked to move around
Okay.
him, and
Yeah.
Sharky grabbed
that
him
makes
from
sense.
behind, which is
Perfect.
another reason it was so effective. So let's roll
Yeah.
the damage.
Big shot.
We'll roll the damage. Oh, hang on, I've done that twice.
He took it twice.
Undo. There we go.
Yeah.
He took it twice. Hector took it like a man twice. That's his first action. I think he's going to make an attempt to break the grab. What does he have to do to break the grab?
You can use an escape action,
Okay,
but I think escape applies map.
Yep.
that's fine.
Yep. And it's against the athletics DC of the creature that's grabbing you.
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
is 20.
Right, so escape. Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier.
Yeah. So if the token has like
uh,
any unarmed attack.
He currently doesn't.
Or
Or you can attempt an
acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, let's see which one he would use. Then none of them are great.
And it'll be
that was pretty
minus
good.
5.
Let's see if it applies it.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Sucks.
Yeah. It should have been. That would have been 9. So yes.
A 9 is a critical failure.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you
you
can't
don't get
attempt to
free,
escape
and you can't
again.
attempt to escape. Right. Okay. So. I've got to admit, he wouldn't have anyway. Oh.
You-
You can't do anything with that.
Oh, so he doesn't even get any more escape checks this round.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's got one action remaining, and he's going to shout into Carney. There are 3! There are 3 of them! And that's his.
I think we
that's
all
his
speak
actions.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julio.
Well, he's kind of occupied, so Julio's actually going to go over here, and now this guy over here doesn't have a weapon, right?
Well, he doesn't have a weapon drawn. He threw his club at you and missed very badly.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to attack the fellow below me.
Okay.
But first, demoralize again. For fuck's sakes. Okay, I didn't fucking do it, but I don't think that's enough. 15?
What's it rolling
It'd be against her
against?
will, right?
Just does it. So
Nice.
he's.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Disabled.
I can put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, do that. That's easy. I'll just drag it across.
How the fuck do I...
Okay, I'll have a look.
Anyway, whatever. Y'all have to fit. Anyway, it's frightened one. But it doesn't matter because what I really want is panache. Good for me. Okay. So I'm going to make a regular. No, I'm going to do a finisher move on him.
Okay, so that just makes him frightened 1, does it? Demoralized. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Well, which one is it? The bottom
Yeah,
one? Or is
the
it
no, yeah, the bottom guy. I decided to
Okay.
leave that guy since he doesn't have a weapon, so
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
he'll have to spend a turn pulling something out of his ass, literally. Nice.
Okay. See what he does.
Ouch. Seriously? Fuck's sakes. Alright. Well, there you go.
Very unfortunate.
That's 7.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to come up on my screen. It's come up on the stream, but it's not come up on. I'll just apply it.
Are you attempting?
I think,
Are you attempting to use your Dex mod instead of your Strength for this weapon?
No, it's strength.
Okay, I was gonna say because it has finesse, so you could use the Dex mod. But
Can I?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
yeah, the weapon has finesse. You can use your Dexterity mod instead of your Strength modifier on attack rolls using this melee weapon. You can still
I don't
use
know
your
how to
Strength modifier.
actually. Oh, I have to change it when I strike, don't I?
Yeah, I think it's like you
Okay.
change. I think you have to actually edit the weapon, if I'm not mistaken, and just go to like details and change.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
somewhere
no.
in
When
there.
I
Yeah.
hit roll, it automatically does my dexterity. But it doesn't. But that's just for the attack roll. It doesn't do it for the damage.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
you're
So
right.
it's the strength for the damage. You can see that it added my dexterity
Yeah,
when I made
yeah.
the strike.
When you made the hit, just not the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yes,
Yeah.
Julio,
So it's just yeah. You still use your strength modifier when calculating damage.
Yeah.
can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just having
You're
a bit of problems with my the rig that I'm running this on. It keeps locking up. So yes, you move past this line of combatants, putting yourself between the clumsy one that threw his club earlier, and you strike, and yeah, you give him a solid bash on his right shoulder, aiming for the head. Don't quite connect with that, but yeah, he recoils slightly from that after, and he's somewhat shaken by your presence. Let's move on to the next one. So now it's Guy, who threw his club away.
Yep.
He is going to use an action to draw a dagger. He's going to use 10 feet of movement to move there, so that's 2 of his actions. And with his third action, Julio, he's going to strike you in the back. And he's going to
You
miss.
can try.
Ooh.
And it
Damn, dude.
he on somewhat uneven footing on top of the crates while the ship is moving under sail. He strikes wide and he cuts through the cloth of your jacket without making contact with anything important. And that brings us on to Hector.
All right. Yeah, this guy hit me pretty fucking hard. So I think only right to return the favor. Is it worth if I can try to power attack this again? That'd be 2, and it counts as 2 strikes. So my third would be fucking useless too. He's already, at this point, he's definitely flat-footed and everything. So yeah, I think we're power attacking again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Please, God, hit.
There we go.
Yes.
Critical as well. Very nice.
Oh,
Alright.
Excellent.
Put him to a fucking pulp there, Hector.
Yeah. So this is this counts as 2 attacks. If the strike hits, you do an extra die of weapon damage. So if you're at least, so I think it's 18 plus an additional D12. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's wait. No, because it's the fatal. So on a critical hit, the weapons die increases, and the weapons add. Okay, so yeah, so it's an additional 1d12 that I believe does not get doubled. So it'll be in total 23 points of damage.
Okay.
So you can take both basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to apply it. For some reason, my Founder's running really badly, so I'll just put it in manual. So yeah, 23 points of damage. Okay. Okay, that's.
You should be able to try turning off all the fancy animations.
Not that one. Animations.
Yeah, well you can just set it to like low performance mode and it'll.
I don't know I don't know exactly what it is that's causing it. Let me just do a quick check. Let's see how the machine is actually doing.
Yeah, if you want to, the easy way to do it, like as far as low performance, is just the gears in the top right, game settings, and then configure settings at the top.
Yeah.
And then you would just go to performance mode, and it's like.
I'm just trying to see what the actual. I mean, when I brought it up, then it was maxing out the CPU, but as usual, when you start Task Manager, it's settling down a little bit now. I think.
Well, just set it to low anyway, because at worst it's just.
I'm just going to shut down some other extraneous things, and then it may run a bit better. Right, so he's dead. Yes, Hector, power blow.
Perfect.
He was already a bit banged up from Sharky, and yeah, you finish him off. You spill his insides onto the deck with blood splashing onto your lower clothing. He is gone. That counts as one action, does it not?
It counts as 2. And then my final action would be to raise a shield. And that'll be that. So he just turns and focuses in on the next one.
Okay.
The shield raised. You're next.
Which does in fact bring us to the guy that you've just turned to. He is somewhat enraged, and having dropped his shipmate, he is going to seek to have some retribution in return and strike you with his club. And that does hit.
Points? All right. Absolutely.
Again, you have killed his shipmate, and he is pissed. He is going to, with yelling an incoherent rage, he's going to go again. This time,
Critical
not
miss.
so success. Critical miss. So the first time you've got your shield up, and he batters it so hard that the shield itself hits you in the face, breaking your nose, which is what has caused that level of damage. You push the shield back, and as he swings again, this time you're ready, and it's your club against hard shield with a solid blocking defense there. It is, for him, it is like hitting a wall, and he gets that sort of stinging, throbbing sensation in his hand, pulls his arm back, and with the critical miss, that's going to spend his remaining action. So we will bring that to the end, and that brings us back to Sharky. Just hang fire, Sharky. We've got to do a couple of things before we get to you.
Okay.
Okay, right, Sharky. Yes, it comes to your round, and you hear behind you footsteps thundering down the wooden stairs. What are you doing?
Okay, so a question is, I have pirate dedication, which says you ignore the effects of difficult terrain or uneven ground caused by ship's movement. Does that apply to like rambling over the boxes here or not?
Why not? That's fair. You know, you're not in rough seas. This would, this is a quite a gentle movement at sea. So yes, I'd say you have the sense of balance on a moving deck that you can quite easily skip over these crates as if they were just steps or stepping stones.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna get up here with this guy. Get up close and personal. I'm gonna combat grab him again. Oh, again. There's a new guy, but no. Well, that's unfortunate. That flourish. Oh wait. Combat grab has press.
Hmm?
Ah shit. Okay, so I can't. Yeah, I've just realized that I can't use combat grab if I don't have map. Oh well.
Right. Okay.
I-
Well,
I
now
missed-
we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got two that I can. Fuck.
Yeah, so you basically have like attack and then combat grab. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Okay. Well, I mean that attack is still, just an attack, which I miss. So I guess this time I'll try and combat grab him. Go again with my map, and I hit him.
Okay. So he is now. That was with a combat grab, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's now grabbed.
I am gonna try and intimidate him as my last action. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna try and do to him, but I'll just
Okay, that's against their will. Yeah, that's yes, that it does
Well-
succeed. So frightened.
Yep. And that's my last action.
Okay. This guy's dead. So we move to Julio.
All right. Which guy's dead?
The guy
The dead one.
that was between
Oh,
Hector and
just him. I thought there was a new guy that was dead,
Nope.
and I was like, all right. All right. Well, they're all scared already, so I can't do shit to gain panache. We are gonna. We're gonna tumble through the top guy.
what? Huh? What in through the hull?
No, so I can move through their space. It doesn't matter where I land. I can go beside him, or I could just.
Okay.
But I basically just move through the enemy space, so I can move up and to the right. But
Yeah, fair enough.
but yeah, I just.
Uh,
But that is a success.
Nice.
Excellent.
bear with me, because I need to work something out. This guy does have the attack of opportunity, but with him being frightened, lose value, take a status penalty. So it's just a status penalty. So he does get an attack against you as you move, the one below you.
Sure. I'm gonna move over there, but. Go ahead.
Yep. Come on. Oof, that was rough.
I hesitated on 12 and 15, and nah, 7.
Okay, yes. So you have
Hooray.
you've successfully moved off. You feel the movement of air behind you as the guy swings his club.
Yep. And let's see. You hit him, but did you damage Sharky?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
I was gonna see how hurt he was.
Oh yeah, did you not roll damage?
But you never rolled damage.
Yeah.
Go on,
Can
roll the
I
damage
can I
now.
roll damage?
Yes.
Just IRL lag.
Nice.
Let's
pretty
go.
Yeah,
Twice
Okay.
I've rolled max damage.
he's looking a bit banged up. He's still got plenty of life left in him, but yeah, he's taking
Yeah,
a
I'm
few
just gonna
smacks.
do
He's
I'm gonna
both
do a
grab
regular-
and frightened.
a regular strike against him. Nice.
Oh yeah, you just about get it from your perilous perch. 3.
6.
Oh, and that. Oh, it's because he did it twice again. Double click. Yes. Yeah, you swing your rapier and you sort of run him through the lower abdomen, clean through, but nothing vital. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough at this point.
Alright, and then I'm going to strike again with my map. Nice.
Excellent.
Great.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And now he's dead.
And now he's dead. So yeah, you do a bit of a Zorro move and carve up his chest, and he goes down.
And there's this guy over here, right?
Which guy? Oh, so
Way over there.
yes, yeah.
On the other side of the stairs.
There's effectively
yeah, and
one
I
on
can...
each staircase at the moment.
Cool, and I can... Let's see, he is... Ugh, I can't fucking measure shit. 50 feet... I just want to see what the fucking range is on Demoralize. I don't know if there is one.
It's just like, I think the intended is
Just who can see or hear me, right?
yeah,
It's probably line of sight, isn't it?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then in that case, yeah, I'll use my
Aren't we 3 in
You're
at the
next. We are, but I have a reaction.
Okay.
So where is my fucking thing? There we go. You're next. Which
Nice.
is if I reduce an enemy to 0 hit points, I menacingly remind another foe that you're coming after them next. So I attempt an intimidation check with a +2 circumstance bonus.
Okay, so you're doing it, the guy on the top staircase at the rear, yeah?
Yep, because I can't see the other guy.
Okay. Alright, well, let's do this intimidation check then.
I'm working on it. And I get a +2 circumstance.
Oh.
That's against will. Charisma, expert, circumstance bonus. Yep. Yeah, that succeeds. So he is
Great.
now frightened.
Good for him. I already have panache, but you know.
Keep it going.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Very good.
Sorry that took so long.
It's all right.
Very
That's, I like it. This guy is dead, so we move on to Hector. It's your turn.
All right. Yeah, I think guy took a shot at me, so we're gonna do the exact same thing back at him. I don't think I'm gonna do a power attack this time. Though. I think I'll be doing normal.
Just wail on
strike.
him a couple times.
Yeah. Try to break through the guard. Oh,
Fuck. Oh Jesus. You know you did your best.
I'm gonna hero point this one, dude.
No, you're not.
Dude, we got 4 coming. That's what I'm
fair.
thinking.
Yeah.
Got another 4 coming, so
All right. I believe in you.
guy has to go down.
Oh,
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
That's you know you improved
Jeez. All right.
technically.
Yeah, then second strike. Fuck it, we'll go with the penalty. Miss. Fuck, and then yeah, I think final.
Imagine if you'd
action-
rolled a 3.
Yeah, I did.
Just quit the game right there.
Yeah, quit the game right there. Exactly. Yeah, final action. Just raise a shield. Just make myself more difficult to hit as best as I can.
okay. Very good. So that puts us on to the final sailor. Yeah, you just attempted to hit him. You're the guy in front of him. He's going to return the favour. He is, however, not looking to kill you. So let's see how this goes. He's gonna use the club.
He's not looking to kill us? Is he sure about that?
He actually isn't. He's
Man
going
has
to
no sense of self-preservation.
apply the map. I'm gonna try again. Oh, so close.
Is that shield?
Barely
Good job,
turned aside
Hector.
by the shield. At this point, is there anything else he can do? Don't believe there is. Screw it. He's gonna go again. Desperation. A miss, but I believe his frightened falls off at this point. It's one turn since.
Indeed.
So he's no longer frightened. And we move to the top of round 4. Bear with me. At this point, before you do anything sharky, just got to add these guys to the combat.
This is working perfectly to plan.
Yep.
Got a little bit of congestion working at the moment, so we'll see where these guys go.
Gross. Fucking assholes.
Okay. Okay, so we start with this new sailor. Why is it not selecting him? That's the guy. Why is it not? Oh, is it because for some reason it thinks it's Sharky's turn because he started? Okay, don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Why is it not letting me begin with him?
You just click.
You just add it
back.
and then you're.
Yeah, just go back where it's basically on the turn order.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
okay.
the very bottom, you can just click.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, magic. Right. Okay, so. Oh, I'm moving back up the bloody stairs now. He's going to draw his weapon. See what he's got. Like the rest of them, this guy is set with a club. He is drawing that. He's moving down the stairs. He's going to move forward to help his comrade, and he's going to move onto that. That's 2 actions to move there. He's going to target you, Hector.
Well, 1 action to draw the weapon.
1 action to draw the weapon, 1 action to move.
Yeah.
And he's going to strike. And he's going to miss. So that's his turn. Which sailor is this guy? Oh, this is the guy at this end. This guy is going to draw his crossbow. And he's going to fire it. Where is he going? Who's he going to shoot at? He could shoot at any of you. So we'll do a d6. 1, 2, Hector. 3, 4, Julio. 5, 6, Sharky. Sharky, you win.
Yay.
But I will say he is shooting past 2 masts and a pile of crates. So we're going to call this full cover. So I think that adds +4 to your AC.
Let's go.
Is that correct? Right. So. Oh. Come on, open up. Right. Range crossbow strike. I'll just take 4 off it. I'll apply -4 modifier to it. 15. He misses. He's gonna reload and fire again. Oof. What was that?
What?
Critical hit.
No, did it not apply the -4?
Yeah, the critical.
Yeah, we didn't. It's
Crit by +3, so the -4 takes it down to a regular hit.
yeah. So it's a regular. It's not a crit. Yeah.
No,
that-
but he rolled a 20. He rolled a 20. Doesn't matter, right? Or
No.
no,
Don't believe
that's 5e.
That's
we
not
don't
how it
care
works
about
in.
that. Yeah.
In
Great.
Pathfinder. So yeah, you get away with not having the critical. So we'll just apply normal damage to that.
Well,
Right, doesn't a natural 20 increase the success?
increase it by
bonus
1,
step?
so I think unfortunately it still is a crit.
So,
Yeah,
so yeah,
okay.
it would
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
be a crit, even.
Because because it was a nat 20. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it would still hit even with well.
Yeah, because it hits, but a nat 20 increases it by 1 step, so it's a crit.
Well,
Oh.
does it hit? Or it misses by 1.
There should have been a -4 applied to that. I don't know.
Yeah,
why
on top
it
of
didn't
the-
crit by
apply it.
+3, the -4 takes it to a hit by +9.
Yeah, it's when you make an attack and succeed.
Oh,
with a
right,
natural
right.
20,
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
You achieve a critical
Yeah.
success. Yeah, I was right.
Okay.
It's always a critical hit if you roll a 20.
So we'll delete that. We'll roll the
It's
damage.
20
as
or
critical
if the result of your attack exceeds the AC.
then. It's the same result.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's go.
All right.
So you take 4, and that's his turn. 2 shots. That's it's impressive that you got a crit on a map. Now it's this guy. This guy's got the fear in him, but he is going to draw his crossbow, and I'm going to say that Julio, since you were the one that put the fear in him, he's going to shakily point his crossbow at you and try to turn you into a pincushion.
Actually, no, I think this is one of the rare times where that still would have been just a hit. Because like we've already done the damage and stuff, but like just for future stuff. So it would not have been a hit by +9. It's a critical hit by +3, only because of the natural 20. If you minus the 4, it is a miss by 1.
No, it's
-1.
it's when you make an attack and succeed with a natural 20.
It only increases it by 1 step. But what I'm
No.
saying is,
No. Well,
yeah, when you make it,
it's
Yeah,
it's
it's-
or if it's +10 higher.
I am making a
Because
note
he still succeeded.
on my notepad to
Right,
check the nat 20 damage rules.
My understanding of it was that you still compare the DC, but if it was a natural 20, you increase by 1 step. So if by
No.
DC it was a failure, it becomes a success.
it would become just a success.
Well, no,
exactly.
it's if you make an attack and succeed, and it would have been a success, which makes it a critical success.
A natural 20 just gives you 1 degree higher. So it would not have been a success.
But it
with-
was a success because it was a critical hit by +3. It would have been a regular hit by.
It would have been.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it would have been
yeah.
a miss by plus. It
No,
would have been a
no.
miss by
It-
-1.
Yes, it would
I'm
have.
telling you,
Yeah.
it would have been a miss by -1.
It's got. He hit
There's
by
no
+3.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, and it would have been a miss by. So
Yeah,
So, yeah, it
the
goes-
problem is like looking at critical hit by +3 and thinking that after that 3 it goes down to like hit by +9, which that's not the case. There's no way that Sharky's AC is like 9, right? So
Oh yeah, no.
so it's a miss by -1, but it turns into a hit because of the critical, increasing it by 1 degree.
which
Well, what's your AC, Sharky? Because it would be
19.
Yeah. So it's literally just hitting by 3 because of the critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
no, because it would have been 22 minus 4, because that's what it would have subtracted. Would be an 18. That
18,
would still
which
be a
is
hit.
no, it'd be a miss by
No.
1. His AC is 19.
AC.
Oh, I thought he said his AC was 18. My bad.
Sorry, it's 19.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah, you're right.
So I think this is like one of those really rare situations where a crit would
Yeah,
still
a
just be a
weird,
genuine.
a weird.
Yeah, it was the same damage no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. But
Yeah.
you know, it just in general, it's one of those weird ones.
All good. I thought your AC was lower, so my bad. That's what I was operating on the assumption of.
I think it was 18 before, but now I've got 19.
Anyway,
okay.
continue. We're done. Our
Yes,
rules
so-
argument.
Will the guy's gonna fire his crossbow again at map 5. He's just terrible. So that's his turn. And now, Sharky, it's you.
Okay.
Kill him. Kill someone.
Things are looking a little more dicey. I'm gonna chug my Drakeheart mutagen. So, okay, it seems like it doesn't update things automatically.
Does it need stuff dragging across? So again, final surge action.
Yeah, so the benefit is that I gain a +4 item bonus to AC.
I've just stuck final surge in your actions.
Mhm.
Saves reflex save, no skill checks to recall knowledge, so -1. Okay, duration 1 minute. Or until you use your final surge, whichever comes first. +4 to AC. Okay, so yeah, why has it not applied that? I think that's just one to make a note of. These ones for Sharky, and we'll apply them as they come up. Yeah.
Wait, you can't just drag over the effect part
I mean,
onto Sharky
this
like that.
Well,
there doesn't
Ah,
appear to be.
wait.
Oh, hang on, effect. Oh,
there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
There it
so that's worked.
yeah, excellent. I'll get rid
Um,
of one of those final surges then.
Cool.
Okay. So that's
yeah.
one action.
I chug my potion, and scales of steel grow across the skin that you can see. And okay, this is gonna be a bit crazy. So there's a guy here, right? Can I ping?
So
There we
who are you? Oh yeah. He. So what? Let's.
But there's the dead guy, but then
Yeah.
there's also another, right?
Let me get rid of the dead guy. Then it does away with the confusion.
So, I don't know what rules would be applied here, but I want to just fucking lunge at the guy from up on the boxes. with lethal intent.
Okay, well it's a movement, or it's a what actions are available to you to make that lunge?
I mean, I guess
Have a
I
look
can
in
attack.
basic actions.
Sorry. Well, there's jump as the basic action.
Dismiss. Leap. What does leap do? You take a careful short jump. You can
But
leap
still,
up to 10
it's-
feet horizontally if your speed is at least 15 feet, or jump up to 50 feet horizontally if your speed is at least 30 feet. Okay, so
It's still a movement action, no
Yeah.
matter how you cut it.
Yeah,
So you can
single
just
action.
step over there. You don't get any
Yeah.
special magic for jumping around.
Oh well. I'll step over here then. I will smack this boy.
yeah, that does it.
Boom. Oh, 5. Let's go. And as my last action, I will combat grab.
Yeah, he is grabbed.
That's not a crit. But, oh well.
Nope.
Oh, it's only 25. Yeah, damage. No.
Okay. Can you just put the thing up so I can drag the
Yeah.
the grabbed across? Thank you. Okay, he is grabbed. Yeah, you will leap from the box and you pummel the guy. Smack, smack. He's looking. Yeah, he's looking a bit beat, but he's still standing. And that brings us to Julio.
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy over here?
The guy on the stair.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to take some sort of action to try and identify it?
No, I'm just gonna fucking go over there.
Okay.
Hey, watch your step.
And I've got a speed of 35 feet thanks to Vivacious Speed. So I can get over there. And then I'm gonna do a finishing move on this fuck.
No.
Jesus Christ, okay, fine. And I cannot attack again. But he still gets some damage, even though I missed, because I have panache.
Okay. What damage does applies to that then?
It is just the 3 damage.
Okay. Let's apply it manually.
Yep.
Okay. He takes 3 damage.
Is it 3 or is it 1? Anyway.
You know what? I'll be
It might
generous.
just be... Alright.
So
I think it's still just the precise strike. But anyway. Then I lose panache. And I will attempt to demoralize him again. Not that he's ever been demoralized, but you know.
go for it.
Oops.
Oof. Nice one. Yes.
Success. And
That's a success.
just because this guy looks pretty spicy, I have terrifying resistance, which for some reason I can't fucking send to the chat. There we go. So I get a +1 circumstance bonus saving throws against that creature's spells.
Okay.
That goes for anyone I demoralize, but figured I'd bring it up here with this guy surrounded by fucking magic.
Yeah, well, you remember that. So that's the end of your turn, is it not?
That's everything. I
Yeah.
moved, I attacked, I failed, and then I gave him an angry look.
So you run up to this strange figure and you give him a wedgie. He's a bit pissed off, but he's a bit intimidated at the same time. We move to Hector.
Oh, and I gained panache again. 'Cause I
Do you want me
succeeded in the
do you want me
demoralize.
to drag it across, or you've got it?
No, I have it on my hotbar.
All right. Let's see. So, yeah, I think Hector is gonna try to finish off this guy that Sharky currently has grabbed a hold of. So yeah, we'll take a normal strike there. Let's see. Dude, the rolls are so bad.
Yeah, today
Um,
is not our day.
Yeah, let's do another one.
Just turn down this
Open
macro.
Indeed.
Wait, you have
Oh, there you
that?
go.
That worked.
That's better.
There we go.
She
Thank
didn't
you
get
for
that
turning it
first
off.
time. That
dude.
would have been a crit.
Yeah, thanks for turning the cheats off, Chris.
There's the DM dice.
Ugh, a worst roll. One of the worst rolls I can get for damage. And then yeah, I guess 2 strikes and the same. Raise a shield.
Okay.
Just-
Yeah, he's looking pretty beat up now. He's looking rough between Sharky smacking him about and you slicing and hacking into with the foul chatter. He's swaying on his feet. He may not last much longer. However, we've got the guy on the other side of you who's looking at putting you down, if not out completely. He seems to want you alive, much maybe to their disadvantage. Oh, if it is with rules like that, he's just going to wail on you. Oof. And one more time. Yeah. So
Also,
Nothing
Chris,
but
it was
shield, dude.
it was half of that 3, not 3. If you wanted to fix that,
what's that? Oh, for
said it was half of 3. So
I'll give him one back.
I just want to be fair. I always fucking forget.
So that's his go, and we actually are on a sailor that's underneath this guy, so I'm going to sidestep him. We'll have to move him through yet. No, not him. So I've just got to separate some combatants here.
Oh, good.
So this guy, he's going to use an action to squirm through the rope or over, or it's not something he can just leap over, so that's going to cost him an action on top of that movement. So he's going to move into a more advantageous position. He's going to get behind you, Julio. That's 2 of his actions, and now he needs to draw a weapon. He's going to draw his club. That's 3 actions. That's his turn for now. We come to this guy, who's the guy that Hector and Sharky wail on. He's currently grabbed. He's not got many choices. He's just going to do his best to take his frustration out on Hector. Seeing as how Hector's looking pretty rough at the moment.
Ouch.
go. He's not looking at
That
putting
was
you
close.
down, but he does. He's not looking at killing you, but he does want to put you out for the count. What do you might do?
I will shield block.
Okay.
So,
That
yeah, so,
takes points of damage for the shield, does it not?
it does, yeah. I'll just click myself and then click block and damage. There you go.
Absorbs 3 of the damage.
So,
okay.
yeah.
3 damage with an additional 6 making it through the shield is also damaged for 6. Okay, so have you? Is that taken 6 off you? Yeah.
Yeah.
think it
The
has.
shield only took 3.
Okay. So that was. That was his first action. Seeing as how he got through, what the hell? He's going to try again. Are you able to shield block twice?
Well, the shield stays up, I believe.
Okay, so
So
we'll do a similar thing. So
is
we'll apply the damage.
this? Well, no. I'm saying, would this have hit?
It's hit by +2, so
The
Yes.
shield would have given me a +2,
17.
so it would have still been a hit. I think
Yeah,
21
yeah,
would have still hit.
It's still.
Or well, no, it don't. It wait. My AC would be 21, but it would drop to 19 because I'm flanked. Okay, so yeah, it would still hit.
Yeah, your AC is
Uh,
17.
Hector is unconscious.
There we go. Apply that.
No.
You dying, Hector.
Dying Hector.
Excellent. This is what we want. Right, so that's that was 2 of his actions. I think at this point the only prudent thing for this guy to do is going to be to turn around and see if he can hit Sharky.
And don't forget to change Hector's initiative.
Should change automatically. Well,
You're not set to
oh yeah, you're right.
unconscious or dying.
Yeah, it should get drawn up to the top.
Right, so this is map the second one, isn't it? Ooh, might miss by 5. Okay, something I've forgotten to do here. What the hell? Ugh. So the only problem with the levels stuff, it's really easy to accidentally move NPCs where they shouldn't be. I've got to bring these guys into the combat at this point at the top of the round.
Oh, for some reason your stream is only showing my.
Yeah. Let's try and. That's weird.
Yeah, not sure.
There we go. Oh, I've just turned.
But yeah, I think you would just. Yeah, the only thing is you would drag Hector up above initiative to this one. Whenever you go down unconscious, your initiative goes just before the person who attacked you, who put you unconscious, basically.
Right. Okay. I'll roll the other 2, and we'll see where you land. Okay, that works out nicely. So, Hector, you come on.
No, he goes to the very top. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm just struggling. I had to drag the sailor down because I couldn't, for some reason, wouldn't let me put him above. So now we're on to the next guy. This is this fresh sailor down here. He's been shooting with his crossbow. He is going to move forward a little bit to get a better viewpoint. 10 feet. And he's going to stand on this box of crates with his movement there, and he's going to shoot at. He's going to shoot at you, Julio, because there is a mast between him and Sharky. He's going to miss. I'm going to quickly reload and take another punt at that. And no, he's gonna miss, and he's gonna silently curse from his position on top of the crates. Next guy, we've got the guy at the top of the stairs. He is going to move down through his friend. Why is it not letting me move him? There we go. He's going to move there behind you, Sharky. With one action, he's going to draw his weapon, and then he is going to attack with his final action. Oh, I'm getting the terrible rolls now, guys. I'm going to turn up my macro a bit. That's the end of his go. We move on to this guy. He is also going to move to this position, and he's going to shoot at you, Sharky. What's that do? That's a miss. He's going to quickly reload, and he's not going to shoot with a club. He's going to shoot with a crossbow. Oh yes, the thick of the action apparently is throwing off their aim. You've got bolts whistling down the length of the ship, but now it becomes your turn. You are surrounded. Hector is down on the deck. Julio is also surrounded. What do you do?
Keep fighting.
I'm gonna go down swinging. I bash my friend again.
This is the guy below you.
Oh, critical hit. Yeah, the one I've got grabbed.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay. Yeah, he smack. He goes down. I mean, you know, what does it look like? Been fighting this guy for a while.
Gonna go hit for two health.
Yeah, it's a sharp crack to the head. And he drops to the floor.
Yeah, nice one. He was swaying, and he goes down to his knees and folds over. So that's one action. You have a guy to your rear.
I turn my attention to the guy behind me, and I will come back grab him as well. Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
That's some max damage as well.
Yeah, with that you pretty hefty smack. You hear ribs crack and a groan come from him. He's pretty badly hurt, but he's still up. He's still got a bit of fight left in him.
Okay. As my last action, I'm gonna go for a wild third attack. Oh. That's a critical miss.
Yeah, fortunately you fight bare-handed, so you just graze your knuckles. I believe that takes you to the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn. Yes.
Okay. Julio. Yeah, you've got
Yeah, I am.
spicy guy to your front and smacky guy to your back.
Yeah, I'm taking the guy above me here, and I'm gonna do a finisher move with my rapier. For fuck's sakes. And he'll take, let me see, half of 9.
Just out of curiosity, where are we getting the 9? Oh, is it the 2d6?
It's the
9?
2d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's so that's my precise strike damage. So
Right.
it takes half of that.
Okay, so we'll apply. We'll round it up. We'll apply 5 to that. Okay. The guy is taking 5 damage.
Yep.
I've-
And I'll take whatever potential opportunity attack here, and I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. Yes, he does get an attack of opportunity against you. And he did have his club out. He's going to swing that at you. Yep, just about hits you. As you move forward, you feel the smack on your back, and you take 8 damage as you move away. Have you got anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my fucking battle medicine on dear old Hector.
Okay.
Have they all been trying to take non-lethal strikes?
Only when I've said so.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then
when
Hector wouldn't be down.
Well, he's unconscious, isn't he?
Well, he wouldn't be unconscious.
Wouldn't he?
No. You take a -2 circumstance penalty to the attack roll when you make a non-lethal attack using a weapon that doesn't have the non-lethal trait. Club does not have
Okay.
non-lethal.
So, what are we winding back here then?
I think. Yes, I think. And I'm not sure if this is like applied to other attacks, but it would just be the last shot that put
Yeah,
Hector down.
you only got hit with 1 non-lethal attack because the others missed. Maybe it was 2.
Let's see.
Just going up 6 minutes ago.
It was for sure the last one, which would bring me back by 7.
Yeah,
But,
so you would have.
I had to take 7 damage. And the shield block was 9 damage. You blocked. Okay, so the first hit, he hit you +9. That's a definite hit. The second
that's a
one, he
definite
hit
hit.
by +2, so it would still be a hit.
Well, no, he.
Because of the shield, it was 0.
Yeah, it was.
He
It
still
was.
had the- he
It
still
was
had the
just a
shield
19.
raised.
Yeah, so it would have been just. It would have been a miss by 2.
Oh, okay.
The last shot.
It didn't apply. Yeah, it didn't apply the shield block.
For some reason, yeah, it didn't apply the shield AC for some reason.
So what we would do is we would restore Hector's health, and he would be
7.
right under me in initiative, and he would have had another turn already.
Right. Okay.
And then it would be his turn next, basically. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm just lost where. Right, so it's that one. Well, it was the last one was 9, so he Hector recovers 9. Oh, what was he on?
I was at 7,
You're
so
at
it would
7.
just be recovering
It
7.
would just be,
yeah.
it would just be 7, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Alright.
So you've got 7 health back.
let's set his initiative to 21. And he'll get 1 turn, because he would have had one after he was attacked. last round.
Hmm.
Because he got bumped before his turn came around, right?
I'm fine with losing the turn because I just now realized that
screw it.
non-lethal is a thing.
Right. Where's that put you? There, right. So that puts you after Julio.
Yep. So you would have had one turn before this.
And then it would have been your turn. So what are we doing? Like, we're doing Hector gets one turn, then Julio finishes theirs, and then I get another turn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
go for
that
it.
makes the most
Is
sense.
that how we're doing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then I think
I'm gonna heal you anyway, so just don't move.
Yeah,
Don't move,
I don't think
move.
Hector would have moved. I think he would have just attacked
Yeah.
twice, and then
But I could have just moved to where you were. So if he wanted to move up, it's fine.
right now. So yeah, I'll just try to knock this out really quick. So that would have hit.
Is
Minimal
that,
damage.
that's against the guy in front. Yeah.
Yeah, that's against this guy, right? Yeah. He would have taken a second strike, and then he would have just like shield raised. That's probably like the sequence. So yeah, nothing changes. So then, yeah.
So now Julio's going to apply the battle medicine.
Yeah.
God.
Well, at least it's not a critical failure.
Yeah. Well, that's why I didn't want to risk having the higher one.
Fair enough.
So now
And then
it's back to
Then
Hector's turn this time.
Hector's proper turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So then, Jesus. Damn, what the fuck? Think having seen them take attacks of opportunity, manipulating and trying to pull a potion out is probably a bad idea. So I think Hector just has to bear through it. And
Since I've got the medic dedication feat, I can once a day I can reuse it on you.
oh, okay.
Also,
Okay,
so I can
so-
use it on you next time too.
Next turn. Okay. All right. Then yeah, I think he's going to. I guess he'll just power attack and then shield block.
We will probably want to wrap up soon though.
Yeah, you're getting close.
'Cause it's
All right. So
been,
we'll.
3 hours.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. We'll power attack. Terrible. That'll
Rest
take
in
up 2
pieces.
actions, and then he'll just raise shield. So that'll be. Oh wait. How is it broken?
Is your shield destroyed? I don't think so. It should have 4 hit points left, shouldn't it?
Let me see. I should have. Let's see. Yeah. Careful must be
The shield took 6.
6. Yeah. So it still
And-
has 6.
And 4? Or no, it just took 6.
No, because the second one technically wouldn't be hit, right?
Yeah.
That's the.
Right.
So it's not broken, but it's showing up as broken. Is there like a? Let me see.
Yeah, it's
I
under
can-
your AC. There's a little.
Right. I've just put applied the effect. It was just, I don't know why it wasn't letting you do it.
Yeah, but it's not letting me make it not broken.
All right.
think
There's like a
you-
little button.
Did you set the hit points right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Yeah. Weird.
Where's it? Oh, right. I see. There's attempt to repair item. +0 AC bonus.
Broken. Let's see. Object is. Oh no shit. Okay. Well then, actually, I think Hector actually would have been fucked. My bad. Although, well, yeah, I think it. Wow, this is weird. The shield was broken, so objects have a
You just-
broken threshold. Yeah. So when an
You
object,
just couldn't have raised your shield.
yeah, which means I would have taken. Well, I wouldn't have had the bonus. I don't think.
Oh right, it would have hit you
To
anyway.
Yeah, it would have hit
Well.
me anyways, because it's technically broken.
Whatever.
Yeah, so I would be unconscious now. Fuck.
All that rules lowering.
Yeah, no
yeah.
man. What the fuck?
Yeah, with a guy who doesn't know the game well
You know
enough to argue the point. I was going to look at this stuff afterwards. I'd rather just move the game along. How are we going with this? Are we saying that?
Just make Hector. Just put Hector unconscious.
Yeah, fuck
Now.
it.
I
Hector's
just leave his
unconscious.
initiative.
Yeah.
Leave his initiative. Just
Yeah, leave it as is. Fuck it. He's unconscious.
all that work.
Okay. Well, we'll get to the bottom of the
Okay.
round and then we'll call it for tonight. And
Okay.
we'll see where we are. For
Yeah, because next time we'll have Finn and Willie actually doing something.
Who've been doing fuck all.
Well, yeah, literally.
And,
nothing.
I was gonna say, did Finn just like fall asleep whilst having his bath?
No, he's pissed
in
his pants. And...
Yeah, Finn's sort of like carrying. He's he's waiting for orders. I suppose that's a bit of a meta
okay.
thing. Somebody could have said, Finn, get your ass in here, but he's just he was told to stay in the barrel.
We picked the wrong fucking guy. We should have gone with.
Did
What's
you
his
get to come
face?
up for air when the spell ended or something? Just
Okay, we are at this guy. He's going to move around to this point, get behind the stair, so he's got a little bit of cover coming back. And what can he do? Oh, this might be good. Oh yeah, I quite like that. Okay, you, Willie, Sharky, as a pretty formidable figure within this guy's line of sight, he is going to cast Acid Splash on you. If you hit, you deal one. Persistent acid. Okay, so let's do the attack. No, missed by 8. Okay, that's a shame. So, does it do? I don't think it does anything if it misses. If you hit, you do 1 plus 1 splash that actually down, critical success. Yeah, there's nothing for a failure, so yeah, doesn't go anywhere. Okay, that was a pretty mediocre turn. Sailor, this is the guy that is in front of Hector. Hector is currently on the deck. He is going to step back a little bit. That would put him at 15. That would be his full movement to there. He's going to drop his club as a free action. So I'm going to say we'll remove his club from his thing because it falls into the crevices. He's going to withdraw his crossbow and he's going to target you, Julio. And I'm getting all the rough rolls now. Okay, that was his turn. Next guy is the guy here. He is going to. What is he going to do? Screw it, he's just going to rush up to you, Julio, and smack you with a club. Oh, about time he hit something. Why doesn't it? I've not got you targeted. 24, that hits, yeah? Julio?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Roll the damage. 8. Takes 8 damage. He's going to roll. Go to get you on the backswing.
Hit me again.
And he's going to miss.
Ooh, critical miss? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I have a reaction, and I haven't used
Nice.
my reaction this turn.
Go on, use your reaction.
Opportune riposte. I get a melee strike against him.
Go for it.
I didn't think I'd ever get to use this fucking thing.
I love that reaction. It's just they fucked up so badly.
Ah, I missed too. Whatever.
Okay, and that brings us to the top of the next round. So, yeah, it's been 3 hours. Yeah, you've put yourselves in a bit of a bind. I don't know if you realise how many you were potentially going to face, but yeah, you're not doing too badly.
We're good.
Yeah, you're not doing
We're
too
good.
badly.
All I have to do is succeed my fucking medicine check, and
Yeah.
when we get fucking
Yeah, when we get MIDI.
and then he'll be like, Finn, let's go fucking fight. What the fuck are you doing? Maybe the problem was is Finn got stuck in the barrel, and Middy's been helping him out this entire time.
Yeah, it's been what, 6 rounds or the top
Yeah,
of 6, so it's
yeah,
been
we've
5. So
just-
that's what. It's been 30 seconds. I mean,
Yeah,
kind of makes
he's-
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, you got fucking stuck in the.
You guys get the fuck
fucking
out,
barrel.
Mitty.
So that's
Get the
so
fuck
that's what's been
out.
going. That's what's been going on.
Yeah.
Just move Middy over one space so he's next to Finn.
Yeah, so he's helping, and there we go.
Yeah, he's.
And
pulling
then
him
we're
out
all
of the barrel.
set for the next one.
There, we've made it made sense now.
Right, okay, I'm going to just mute briefly while I
Yeah.
just close down the stream, and then I'll be right back. Just bear with me. Okay, thank you for joining us. Been a bit of back and forth here on working stuff out. Obviously, I'm new to running games, so yeah, we're all learning, and we're all learning together. I hope you've enjoyed that. The guys have got themselves in a bit of a pickle here. They're at the bottom of the ship, surrounded by an enemy crew on their own ship, and Hector is down and out for the count. If you are enjoying the game and the setting, I hope you would join us at the Ekros Discord server. You can find the links for that at TrillTheDM's Twitch channel. We're quite a fun bunch. Trill does various lore building and world building streams and runs games himself. So if you'd like to join us, please come and check us out. Thank you for your time, and good night.